So in today's tactical episode, we're going to be discussing the role of the false nine, how they are used and how they are effective. So firstly, the false nine can help to create central overloads. They protect centrally in defensive transitions to help counter-press if the ball is lost, and they also create space within the defensive line for teammates to move beyond the opponent. So the first picture we can see is if the centre-back is on the ball, the striker might drop down to either create a box or a diamond that we can see on screen here. This then gives the defensive line a problem straight away of do they follow the striker in between the lines and leave a space in the zone behind them, which also leaves a back three for the opponent, or do they stay in a back four and allow a 4v3 central overload in midfield? If they stay in a bank of four and the two centre midfielders for the blue team in a 4-3-3 remain wide and in the half spaces, this may allow a line breaking pass into the striker to create a counter-attacking situation where it's either a 3v4 or if it's a supporting player, it might be a 4v4, which creates an artificial transition. On the other hand, if the centre-back steps and follows, this leaves a large gap behind the defensive line. This may be one, depending on the players that you've got at your disposal, your winger might move into this space into an out-in movement for a longer pass. Or on the other hand, if you've got players at your disposal, such as centre midfielders that can run beyond, your wingers might stay wide, which keeps the fullbacks wide, whilst your centre midfielder runs beyond. For a lot of teams such as Brighton when De Zerbi was coaching, and obviously Marseille now, they'll create a box midfield where they'll have a double pivot to help progress the ball, and that attracts the opponent on even higher. The striker might drop in to create a box midfield. If the centre-back then follows, both wingers will be tasked to position between full-back and centre-back to exploit the space behind.